Okay, today in this video is very short. Just want to leave this out. This is going to be after my important video, which I'm currently editing, re-editing so many times already. So once that is done, then the next videos, or videos with an S, it's going to be about leukemia. Currently I am dealing with leukemia, and it started about maybe March. I started to notice something is wrong, and by May and June it went to full scale. It's because there was too much radiation, and they added more cell towers, which I will leave a little story later on, or make a new video with the story later on. And the reason why I want to make this video is because that's what I'm dealing with right now. Now, I'm leaving this in the sun so you can see, and the dot in the center, that's not that is just from the sun, okay? But if you notice right here on my pinky, let me see if you're able to see right there. Okay, I'm going to leave that light out a little bit, okay? You can see a round dot in the center, okay? Every single one of them have a round dot in the center. Some of them are bigger. Now you can see my pinky. Look at my pinky, it's a lot bigger. See it? And if you look at my thumb, it's a lot less. Believe it or not, everything in here was all white. It was so white that it got me scared. And if you notice, you go to a doctor, they usually press this to see if it comes back, if your redness comes back. If your redness is not coming back, that means your iron deficiencies, or in my case, known as anemia. Anemia is actually leukemia, aka blood cancer. Okay? Now, those are the first stages. There are about 4 stages total, or as far as I know, they put in stages. And believe it or not, I went on a little journey since June of 2022 to now. Right now is February, the end of February on 2023. So it took me almost 8 months total, but during this, I would say 6 months to understand. The first 4 months, it was very hard to understand. So it's been about at least 10 months that I noticed this. But remember, only 6 months that I started to understand this. So the last 6 months was very critical. I started to learn what leukemia really is. Then I apply what I got on my head, and thankfully someone gave me a nice brain on my head. I was able to turn this around, and you can see that my thumb is barely even white now, just a little tiny bit of a speck on that. But remember, this used to be all white, and I wish I have documented. But during that time, I was freaking out, I was scared, I was a lot of things, because I thought I was going to die. And now you can see evidence on my fingers. You see that little pinky right there, little round right there. Once that is filled up with red, then that means I know I turned this around. How did I turn this around? How did I turn leukemia around? Well, leukemia is a blood disease. If you want to research that, you can research a little bit more, but they don't, scientists and physicists or anyone, the doctors, they don't know what it causes. And because of radiation, because of how I understand radiation, I think I found the cause. And I know the cause because literally I am reversing it. I am reversing as we speak. And is it a permanent cure? No. What they call is remission. It is not remission. It is how your environment is. Okay, remember that. But I will make videos later to teach people how to reverse this, because I think I understand this now. And by my finger alone, okay, just pay attention to my pinky. By my finger alone, you can actually tell what is going on with my body. Okay? This one's a little less now, see it? Don't see right there. You can see a little tiny bit, but the pinky is still round. You see that round thing? And sometimes you can actually see in the palm of your hand. You can see little white dots in your hand. See them? Little round. They're not fully red. You see it? And remember this, beginning, oh my God, it was all white. I started to get scared because of this. So, by learning all this, I was able to learn what leukemia really is and how to turn this back. Yes, leukemia is a curable disease. They said right now, as of right now, there is no cure. But if I am able to reverse this, then I found a way to cure leukemia. Now, I'm gonna hold all my breath, okay? But I'm on that journey right now. This is my new journey of leukemia. And many times you hear this on the news, you hear this all over the internet, you hear it all over. Once a cell tower is being installed close to your house, your home, the people who have weak immune system will actually face leukemia. And that's why people who have EMF sensitivity and things like that actually face leukemia. And that's how leukemia works. I will explain my findings. I will explain how I cured this. It is a very hard and lonely journey, okay? But it can be done. Remember this. It can be done. I thought I was going to die about in May, around there. May, starting about March and April was hard. In May, I thought I was going to die. And that's when I went onto this journey. Oh my God, there are days that I cannot even get up. There are days that I have to crawl around my bedroom. Yes, crawl around my bedrooms so I can have the energy to get up. Leukemia, or AKA, or known as cancer, blood cancer, it is a very hard disease. But I'm happy to report now that I becomes healthy. I become stronger now, very strong, but not as strong as I want to. I can lift things up now. Before that, I couldn't even lift up a 16-ounce bottle to drink. Remember that, okay? And now I am able to lift at least 40 pounds now. Although my energy is still short, but because I'm more than, I believe, I'm halfway there. Within 6 months of this, and I am halfway there. And it is a hard journey. Just remember that, okay? But I think it can be done. So by June of 2023, I would be able to know if I have reversed leukemia. Yes, leukemia can be reversed as long as it doesn't affect your organs. I said this many times. As long as it doesn't affect your organs, it is a reversible disease or disease. And why? Radiation, non-ionized radiation. And like I said before, you see in the news, you see in the schools, you see moms and the dads, the kids want the cell towers to remove from schools. It's because of that. And I explain all that in my new journey soon. But until then, I have to make one last video that is very important because of the discovery of EMF sensitivity. Until I was able to understood what EMF sensitivity was, then I was able to understand why I developed or got leukemia. And now, it is a very long journey. And the new one is even lonelier. I stated in my last update of the video, I said I sleep in cemeteries. I sleep in the woods. I sleep anywhere that does not have cell towers and Wi-Fi's and Bluetooth and stuff to reverse this. Yes. And I document the whole thing, I document them, I would write things down, and I would teach people how to reverse leukemia. And it is not a curable disease because it is a cause. Remember that. I always said everything in this lifetime is a cause. We have to find out what's causing it. And by me doing this, I would be able to find what is causing this and actually understand what it is causing, or how, or what, or whatever it is causing my blood to go backward. So by June, and like I said, 6 months into this, and I'm very good, but by June, you're going to see less little dots on my finger, like especially my pinky, and that's when I know that I have reversed. You cannot beat leukemia because leukemia is a cause. You have to learn how to reverse leukemia. Okay? So within 6 months, I'm doing very good. My body doing very good. Everything is doing really good. So that means it is a reversible disease. Okay? It is not a curable disease. Well, if you reverse this, then it is a cure. But I going to state how I understand is a reversible disease. Okay? So now you see my finger. I want to leave this on record so later on I can make videos about my updates and how I'm doing and stuff like that, and especially my little pinky. The pinky is where it's going to tell the whole story about this. Okay? Other than that, that's about it on this video. I will see you in the next video.